Good morning. Welcome to a continuous 20 workout. This workout is body weight only. You don't need any equipment, just you. You're your own best gym. You just need your mindset and some space. For my continuous 20 workouts, I have 5 exercises. We perform each of the exercises for 45 seconds, and then there's a 15-second of active rest in between each of the exercises. We stay moving through each round of 5 exercises for a continuous 20 minutes. This workout is going to simulate an outdoor walk, run, or jog based on your intensity level. And all of the exercises that I have in these continuous 20 workouts are modifiable for your fitness level. You want to make sure that you stay moving through this workout. So for the active rest, you're just going to be jogging in place, doing side tap outs, jumping jacks, whatever you want to do, but stay moving during that active rest time. And for the exercises that I have up, like I said, they are modifiable. They're able to be modified to your fitness level. So I will go through all of the exercises that I have planned for today's workout, show you how to best perform those exercises so you get the most out of the workout, and also show you those modified versions of the exercises. If you want to stick around at the end of the workout, I do have a Fitwit ab workout to finish things off today. It's going to be 3 exercises that are going to focus on our obliques. You're going to do each of those 3 exercises for 30 seconds, and we're going to go through all 3 of those exercises for 3 rounds. So it will add on about 5 minutes to your workout today. All in all, give yourself 30 minutes of your time, and we'll get it done. So if you want to join me, get some water, get some space together, get your mindset together, and we're going to get started here shortly. I'm going to show you those exercises. All right. The 5 exercises I have planned today. I have we're starting out with a push-back burpee. Okay, so getting things warmed up right at the start of the workout. For this one, you're going to be jumping back into a plank, pushing back, working your shoulders, coming up and jumping. Okay, so it's going to look like this. Push back, up, jump. To modify it, you can take the jump out to make it low impact, so you can just stand up nice and tall. You can step back into it, come to your knees, press back, come up, step up. That's a basic version. You can start there. No worries about that. If you want to go into just coming down, stepping back, pressing back, stepping up, you can do that as well, okay? So a number of ways that you can modify that for your fitness level. That is the first exercise we're going to do. And then, like I said, in between each exercise, you're going to do active recovery. You can jog in place. You can do butt kickers. You can do side-to-side taps. Just stay moving. Second exercise is a curtsy lunge squat combination. So the key to this one is to stay low for this. So we're going to be squatting, curtsy, stay low, and curtsy. Okay, so making sure that our heels stay on the ground when we come center to our squat, and driving our glute out, driving our knee down for this one. If you find that you're having stability issues on the curtsy, you don't have to bring your leg all the way out to the side. Just back at an angle, 45 degrees, and then stay low, bring it over, and back. Okay, that's your second exercise. Third exercise, we're going to go back to some upper body for hand release push-ups. So we're coming down to the ground, pressing up, lifting and lowering a plank, coming all the way down, lifting your hands off the ground and pressing up, okay? I like this version of the push-up because it teaches you the full range of the push-up, getting your chest all the way down to the ground. You also have that explosive power coming out of that fixed position off the ground. You can modify it just by going to your knees, okay? Just by going to your knees. Then we go into the active rest time. We go into our 4th exercise, which is going to be a plie squat. So a wider squat, toes pointed out. And these are plie squat reaches. So we're reaching opposite to our opposite hand, opposite foot, coming up and leading with your elbow. We'll get a little back work in that way. Leading with your elbow, coming down, leading with your elbow. And as you can see, I'm also coming up onto my toes to work some calves, okay? So squat down, up, squat, up. From the side too, when you're squatting in this position, you want to tuck your hips as you come up. So we don't want to be leaning forward too much on this one. So coming down, coming up, and tucking the hips as you drive your elbow up, all right? That's your fourth exercise. Fifth exercise is probably going to be the most challenging one. So these are walking planks to a mountain climber. So we're ending with a full body movement. If you want to modify it, you'll be doing it off of a bench, a coffee table, sofa, okay? So coming down into our plank, and we're going to be walking across. Once you get to the end, you're going to give me 4 mountain climbers and walking it back over to the other side, okay? You can also, if you want to modify this too, you can walk on all fours over to the side, press up into your plank, and do some mountain climbers as well if you want to do that on the floor. If walking side to side is challenging, you can also stay in one spot and walk it out and walk it in as well if you want to modify it that way. But I would suggest first modification would be to do it elevated, walking across on your elevated surface, and then doing your knee up mountain climbers, okay? Those are the 5 exercises. Those are your coaching tips to best get through the workout. We're going to get started. Give yourself 20 minutes to finish this first part of the workout, and let's get ready to go. You don't need anything but yourself, some space, and some water. All right. I'm going to track my workout. All right, are we ready? Continuous 20 is going to begin in under 10 seconds. We're beginning with that push-back burpee to warm things up and get things started this morning. Y'all know your modified version. We're down, press back, up into plank, jump. Again, if you're modifying, you can just step back into it, go to your knees, press it back, step back up to it, and stand up nice and tall. It's not a race. You want to get the most out of the exercises by making sure you have good form. This workout combines strength and cardio. And into your active rest time. So 15 seconds, just stay moving. The next one is the squat, curtsy squat combination. We're going to keep this one low. So put a little bit more tension on our muscles. So coming down, stay low, curtsy, over, back. Make sure you're keeping your chest lifted and trying to stay as low as you can. Okay, in that squat, your heels need to be on the ground. You need to sit back, and in the curtsy, sticking that glute out, driving the knee down. If you want to put your hands behind your head to make it a little bit more challenging, you can do that. If you need to send your arms out in front of you to help counterbalance so that you can sit back into that squat, you can do that as well, okay? Stay low. Resist that urge to want to stand all the way up. Stay nice and low and walk it over into a nice wide squat. It's going to help also. If you find you have balance issues in that curtsy, you're just taking your leg 45 degrees behind you, not all the way out to the side. Woo! Modification for that is to not be as low, okay? Not be as low. Okay, we're going into hand release push-ups now. Coming down to the ground. Lift, press, lift, and press. You're coming out of this fixed stop position, using a little bit more explosive power, recruiting more muscle fibers, right? And getting that full range push-up in. So making sure that we're working all the muscles in this exercise. And we're lifting and lowering a plank. So hips are coming up at the same time as our chest, so it shouldn't look like this, okay? All the way up. Think about pressing your heels back, contracting your quads, Squeezing your glutes and drawing your belly button in as well. Push-up really is a full body exercise. Carefully come up as quickly as you're able. You have 15 seconds to transition. And we have the wide squat reaches. Whew. So toes are going to be pointed out. Plie position. Going to reach down. Draw the elbow up. Come up on your toes. Tuck your hips at the top. Try to reach all the way down if you can, okay? So get that full squat in. Send in your hips back, heels on the ground. If you can't reach all the way down, just reach to your knees. Just reach to your knees and come up nice and tall on your toes if you're able to. Draw back with that elbow. Get some back work in as well. And we're breathing. Make sure you're breathing through the workout. If at any time you need to stop and grab some water, make sure you do so. All right, we're ending the first round with the walking planks to the mountain climber. Probably the most challenging one. All right, come down, full plank, walk it over 2 times. 4 mountain climbers, walk it back over, keeping those butts out of the air. If you need to modify from your couch, coffee table, please do so. You want to make sure you have good form. First and foremost. Palms right under your shoulders. Butts out of the air. Heels pressed back. And carefully come up. So you have 3 more rounds of those 5 exercises to do. We're going back to the top and the push back burpee. Really focusing on pressing back, working our shoulders here. Down, plank, press, up. And if you can jump into it, you're going to be working a lot of core here. Jump it in, draw the belly button in, jump it up. You take the jumps out to make it more low impact. As always, you can step into these exercises. Really try to press back. Lots of energy throughout every movement of these body weight exercises, so we're not just going through the motions, we're really focusing on the strength aspect, muscles being worked. Already sweating. All right, we go into our curtsy pulse, curtsy squat combination, keeping it low, heels on the ground. Stay low if you can. If you need to modify, you can come up center, down your curtsy, come up center, okay? If you want to keep more tension on the muscles, stay low, keep your chest lifted, and sit those hips back, lift your chest, drive that knee down in that curtsy, stick that glute out, feel that stretch, okay? We're working on strength here, so we're not working on speed. You're staying moving throughout the whole workout, so you're getting that cardiovascular in. There's no rest time, all right? You're going to fatigue as you go through the workout. So on these exercises, we're not going for speed, we're going for form, making every rep as good as the first, and focusing on strength, mind-muscle connection, especially with body weight exercises I find. All right, hand release push-ups. We're gonna get that full push-up range of motion in. You need to do it from your knees, come down, take those hands off the ground and really press up. A nice powerful press off the ground. If you're doing a full, you're gonna have to press your heels back, squeeze your quads, squeeze your glutes, draw your belly button in, lift and lower, a plank. As you can see, I'm also keeping my arms close to my side. So they're not out here, they're not out here. I like to keep them in towards my side, so my bicep brushes along my rib cage. That's just how I like to do them. Feels better for me on my shoulders Get a little extra added tricep work in. Awesome. Carefully come up as you fatigue. You're gonna get lightheaded, so when we're coming up off the ground, head's the last thing. Woo. Wide squat reaches. Next, send those feet out wide, toes pointed out. Reach down, up. Come up on your toes if you can to get some of that calf work in there, and sit those hips back like you're tapping back to a chair, and keep your chest lifted. Stand up nice and tall when you come up, tuck your hips, squeeze, bring your belly button in. Reach it down as far as you're able to, and draw that elbow back. So make sure you're squatting down to reach and you're not rounding down, okay? Squat down. Sit the hips back, heels down. Then take that pressure off your low back. We're not reaching over and down. Squat down to reach your toe, heel, knee. All right, we're ending this round already with our walking planks. Come on down, set up in a full plank, walk it over 2 or 3 times. Mountain climbers, get those knees nice and high up towards your chest. Carefully walk it side to side, making sure you're in a nice flat plank position, that your hips are out of the air, butt's out of the air. Bring that belly button in. Palms should be right underneath your shoulders. And we're looking down at the ground, so you shouldn't be looking up, okay? Look down, get your palms, right at the tops of your hands. And carefully come up, head's the last to the left. Keep moving, wipe the sweat off. Woo. And grab some water if you need to. We go back to the top. 2 more rounds. 2 more rounds. You're halfway done. Press back and forward. Jump. So for this press back, press through your palms. Press yourself right back into that plank. Jump it up. Press through your palms, press back, feel in your shoulders, press it forward in your legs, jump. Woo, less than 10 seconds. And tap it out, jog it out, whatever you're choosing to do in your active rest time. All right, woo. Going to our squat curtsies. Challenge yourself to get low here and stay low. Maybe hands behind your head in that prisoner squat position, lifting your chest. Like I said, if you need to counterbalance so that you are getting your heels on the ground and your hips back, that's what I want you to focus on. All right, that's the main thing with these squats. Hips back, heels down. Okay, once you get that, you can put your hands behind your head. Okay, if you find you get your hand behind your head and you're still on your toes and heels are up, go back to counterbalancing. Stay low, drive that knee down, drive that glute out, stay low. Should be burning. Embrace it right into active rest time. Hand release push-ups are next. From your knees, full push-up. Wherever you are in your fitness journey, up, just lift and lower that plank if you're doing full. Everything comes together, nice explosive movement off the ground. So lift, press. If you want to make it even more challenging, lower yourself down nice and slow. Press up, nice and explosive. Lower down slowly and press. You can make it harder that way if you need a challenge. Less than 20 seconds. Get in as many good quality push-ups as you can. issues when you're doing push-ups, if it hurts to do them off the ground, if you've got mobility issues, you can place a rolled up yoga mat on the ground, put the meaty part of your palm on it, and that'll help, okay? Also, doing them elevated will help you as well. All right, wide squat reaches. We're down, up, nice and tall, so from the side, down, up and squeeze, drawing that elbow back. And my feet aren't leaving the floor, so I'm not jumping off the ground, I'm just doing a calf raise. Stand up nice and tall. You find if your body weight's forward, you're gonna lose your balance. So squeeze those glutes, draw your belly button in. It's like a little hip tuck at the top. And draw that elbow up. Working your back, working your shoulders. Reach down as far as you can. Like I said, we're not rounding forward into that one. You're squatting down to touch your toe, your ankle, your knee. All right, finishing out round 3 with our walking planks to mountain climbers. We're in full plank, set up nice and strong. Walk it across, and some good mountain climbers there, getting those knees all the way up to your chest. If you find yourself coming back like this, get those shoulders right over the tops of your hands. Press your heels back. Squeeze your glutes. And walking those planks across does not have to be fast. Nice and controlled. Stay in a stiff board. Okay? You don't want your butt in the air as you're walking across. Slow and steady and controlled. Carefully come up. Stay moving. Back to the top. Woo. Press backs, burpees. Last round. That's it. Nice and strong. You press back, press through those palms, press it forward, squeeze everything. Jump it up, bring that belly button in and up, okay? Less than 20 seconds of your burpees today. You won't see this one again. You'll put it away. Five more seconds, come on. Pop it up, and active rest. Whew. Going into curtsies, squats. Stay moving. Continuous 20-minute workout. All right. Down, over. Stay nice and low. Keep that chest up. Keep those heels on the ground. Come center. It's like you're sitting down into a chair. Knees track out. They should not be coming in. Knees out. Knees down. Knees out. Knees down. Hip out. Hip to the side. Hips back. Hip to the side. Hips back. Stay low. Resist that urge to want to stand up, okay? Embrace the burn. Putting a lot of tension on the muscle. Good tension. You feel yourself starting to come forward. Lift your chest. Counterbalance if you need to. You got less than 5 seconds. And you can put this one away. Woo! Burn, right? All right, shake it out. If you lay on the ground for your hand release push-ups. Next, try to get as many of these in as you can in the 45-second work time. Good form. If your hips are sagging, go to your knees. All right? Take that pressure off the low back. If you're doing this, just go to your knees. Up. Release. Up. Okay. Nice strong press up. Like you're pushing the floor away from you. 15 seconds. Don't let those hips sag. Press those heels back. Draw the belly button in. And carefully come up, heads to last to lift. Jog it out. Wide squat reaches. Send those feet wide, toes pointed slightly out. Squat down to touch. So you're not reaching, none of this. Squat down, reach. Come up on those toes, get some calf work in there, and bring those hips forward and tuck. Really draw with the elbow up, working shoulders, some back work in. Heels on the ground, squat down, reach, pull. Tuck those hips under at the top. Draw that belly button in. Stand nice and tall. Good posture. Good posture. One more exercise after this, and that'll complete the continuous 20. If you want to stick around for abs, we have about another 5 minutes of work today. All right, our walking planks and our mountain climbers. Here we go. Take it across. Get those knees up on those mountain climbers. So let's finish strong. Get them high. Walk it across. Nice and controlled. Butts out of the air. Squeeze your glutes. Press your heels back. Bring that belly button in. Nice and controlled. Almost done today. And 3, 2, 1. Come to your knees. Carefully bring yourself up. Heads to left to left. Finish it out for the last 15 seconds. Woo! And that completes a continuous 20 body weight workout. We worked full body there. Did a lot of combination upper lower, switched from upper to lower throughout the workout. A lot of exercises are focused on strength, holding on to lean muscle, and you're getting that cardio aspect in as well by having no rest time. All right, so you did 4 sets of each of those exercises. Okay, so getting a good workout that way. All right, let the heart rate come down. And if you want to join me for abs, I'll show you what those exercises are. There's 3 of them. We're focusing on our obliques, okay? Getting that nice line and working on your side, okay? So we're going to be doing 3 exercises, 30 seconds for each exercise with a 5-second transition. So for abs can take a lot of good tension. So rest time is very minimal for this part of the workout. For any of my ab workouts, the 5 seconds is worked in as a transition to go from one exercise to the next. So 30 seconds for each of the exercises, 3 rounds. So we're starting with V-ups, lying on your side, bringing your feet up together if you can, and reaching toward your toes. Your modification would be a tuck-in. So reach and tuck in with bent knees, or one leg, okay? Do that on each side, 30 seconds on the left, 30 seconds on the right. Then you flip over for the 3rd exercise into a forearm plank, and we're dropping hips side to side. And for these, just a coaching tip for how I like to do them. I don't like to lose tension at the bottom, just relax. I keep that tension there, hold it for a second, and then really focus on my muscle connection of bringing my hips up and over, drawing that rainbow shape with my hips, focusing on the muscles and just pulling from there. You can also focus on your breath as you do it, as you're breathing. So exhale. As you come down, exhale all the air, every last drop. When you can't let any air out, hold it there for a second, and then go up and over to the other side, okay? Like I said, abs can take a lot of tension, a lot of in that hip drop, that isolated hold is good practice to help build stabilizers and build the muscle you want there. Get nice shape in your abs. Okay, that's enough rest time to get into our ab work. If you want to stick around, it'll take you about 5 minutes to do this part of the workout. Okay, come on down to your side. We're going to begin this Fitwit ab workout, starting with our side V-up or side knees, whatever you're going to be doing for your level. Now reach up and down. This arm here is just for support, for stabilization, so I'm not using it to lift myself up. Really coming up, reaching, feeling it right in the side, up. Try to lift with straight legs. Try to lift with both legs if you can. But if not, you're just crunching into the side. You can do that, or one leg as well, okay? Making sure we're getting our torso lifted. All right, switch. 5 seconds to go to the other side. We're lifting up our upper body and not just legs, okay? Lift up upper body, meet in the middle like a jackknife. And breathing. So with ab work, never hold your breath. Really breathe. Exhale all that air out at the top of that rep. Back down. Maybe even hold it there at the top for a second while that air is exhaled. Flip over to your plank. And we're dropping side to side. Drawing that rainbow with our hips. Pulling up and over. Focusing on the muscles. And not allowing ourselves to just drop our hips down, okay? Come down here. Exhale. Hold it there. Come out of that fixed position. Up and over. Just like in the hand release push-ups, you're coming out of that stop position. You gotta work more muscles. Hold it there. Up and over. Right back into V-ups for round 2. Exhale at the top. And we are lowering with control also. So don't just let those legs drop to the ground. Then come up, lower with control. Back down. You got 5 more seconds and we switch. Round. Other side. Up. Exhale all the air. Maybe hold it there for a second, then slowly lower down. Again, you can tuck the knees in to the side if you need to. Same thing with the breath. And out. Plank, hip drops. Down, hold, come out of it, draw that rainbow, come over, hold it, don't let the hips drop all the way to the ground. Come out of that fixed position, come up and over. Exhale, breathe in, exhale, hold it, up and over. Last time through, woo, up, back down. 1.5 minutes to go, that's it. Less than that now. You got about 15 seconds left on the side. Up, come on, get those feet all the way up. If you're with me, get them up, reach. And 3, 2, 1, switch, other side. 1 minute left to go. Up, down, lower with control. Not holding our breath. Nice controlled breathing when we're working abs. Exhale all that air out. control. And into your plank. This finishes it. Last 30 seconds. Down to the side. Exhale, hold. Draw that rainbow. Come up and over. Working from those abs. Down. Nice and controlled. So I'm not going fast at all. Nice and controlled. You got 5 seconds left to go here. And 3, 2, 1, and done. Woo! Woo! I am sweating. Woo! Great workout. Full body workout there. Just you. That's all you needed was you. Some time to give yourself because you're worth the time. And it was only 30 minutes, okay? 30 minutes. You can do this at home. I'll always keep these workouts up so that you can get to them as your schedule allows or repeat the workouts. Let me know how you enjoyed this workout if you did it, or if you do it later, let me know how you like it. As you can see, just doing body weight exercises alone, it's a great workout. I'm sweating here. So, all right, y'all. Have a really great rest of your day, and make sure you're staying moving.